CNBC poll out today finds that more than 80% of American workers say it will be harder to retire comfortably than their parents' generation. Still, almost half say they are cautiously optimistic about meeting their retirement goals. Many workers are now rethinking retirement. Our senior personal finance correspondent, Sharon Epperson, joins us now to break down these findings. Sharon.
Well, Melissa, this poll surveyed over 6,600 U.S. adults, about 4,000 workers and 2,600 retirees in early August. And about 40% of U.S. workers say they are behind on retirement planning and savings, primarily due to debt or getting a late start. Still, in assessing their futures, 44% of U.S. workers are cautiously optimistic about reaching their retirement goals, and 27% are realistic about getting there. That may be because many Americans, for many of them, retirement may not look that much different than working. In the poll, more than half of adults who are not retired, 53%, said they plan to work in retirement, either to supplement their income, that was 27%, or because they want to, that was 26%. And even among retirees, more than a quarter, 28%, said they are currently working to supplement their retirement funds because they have to, that was 11%, or they want to. So maybe retirement itself is being retired. That's what Joe Coughlin, the head of the Age Lab at MIT, says. He says that often within a year or two, retirees find out that they either need more money or they need something to do, and then they go back to work. Well, you can find out a lot more about this survey on cnbc.com/yourmoney. Melissa?
Do the feelings about retirement and how prepared people are, does it break down differently according to age brackets?
Well, certainly. I mean, I think a lot of younger people are not even thinking about retirement. They're not even really using that word. They're thinking about financial freedom and the opportunity to work in ways that allow them to do what they want to do now and in the future. And so that may be working several different jobs. And that also means that that requires saving several different ways. So looking at what many people should be doing, which is looking at a workplace retirement plan, looking at a self-employment retirement plan if you have access to that, and then a taxable investment account. Those are ways to save for retirement. But they're not thinking about it as retirement. They're thinking of it as a way to get to financial freedom.
Sharon, great to see you. Thank you. Sharon Epperson.
Good to be here.